weekend.
Yes, sir.
We had the first day of classes Monday. Today's kind of a, hey, we're going to feed you some lunch and get you some resources and find out what's in town. Everything going well? You got another school year ready to go.
Yes, sir. I know. I think it's gone fantastic. I can't tell you how much I appreciate everybody being out here and supporting this. I think it's a great way for students to get acclimated, get involved. I just think it's truly fantastic. But yeah, the school year's gone as well as it can to get started off, you know.
So I'm fairly new here.
Yeah.
I just moved from Colorado. And so I just find this campus fascinating. It's beautiful, great people here. How many students are you looking at this year? Do you have
so in total, we serve about 2,400 students annually. So the face-to-face side of that, depending upon, there's a lot of layers to that. But if you break down the face-to-face campus enrollment, it's about 750 students, somewhere right around there. Then you have a whole online student, then you have a dual concurrent enrollment. So it's really just kind of parceled off into a variety of different levels there.
Do you find more and more as the years go on and time goes by, is there more and more online, less in-person? Does it stay about the same, or how does that going to work? Because I'm curious what it's going to be like, what's it going to be like 10 years from now? Will it be?
Yeah, I think we've seen a definitive shift to online enrollment, which is unfortunate because, we're still grateful to have the enrollment. But obviously, we want people here experiencing our campus, experiencing Northwest Kansas and Colby as a whole. But I think what you've really seen after COVID, so much education shifted to an online modality. And I think that's really had an impact. And it's going to be really interesting to see what the long-term impact is going to be of that.
It's even for folks in the business world, the whole, you've worked from home for 3 years and now we need you back in the office, and everybody's kicking and screaming going back to the office. So, okay, we're going to start off, instead of doing the 5 days, why don't we do a hybrid schedule? We'll slowly ease you back into coming into the office. So I'm sure it's probably the same for the students as well, too.
Well, we are serving students that never experienced a physical face-to-face online senior year. Just think about that.
Wow.
That's so foreign to think about because as educators, we all went through more of a traditional education, and then you have students that never experienced. Some of them didn't experience their junior or senior year in a face-to-face capacity. So trying to make sure we instill the value of that face-to-face experience and really what that's like, because so much of college is beyond the classroom. You want people to develop lifelong friends, you want them to develop relationships, and that's so much about what this environment is like, and that's why, just a testament to our people in the community, it is such a wonderful experience because of the individuals we have involved. If you're online, you don't really get to experience that at that same level.
It's interesting you bring that up. I have a niece that is in Denver. She is a senior. She spent a couple of years online. She's back in school. She's going to be thinking about college for next year. And it's interesting because she was out of the social aspect of it and being with friends and being face-to-face and only online and only at the house. It's been hard to pull her out of that. Hey, you're going back to school. Here's all these faces and here's all these people and you're face-to-face and everything. And it's been kind of a learning curve, especially just watching it from her in her final year of high school.
Well, and I think so much of this, again, is just predicated on the ability to interact with people and get to experience that and enjoy that. Well, if you haven't had that in a couple of years, it is a reacclimation period, because what's the value to you if you can just go through and complete all your classes and not have that experience? Well, there's a whole education that occurs outside of the classroom, and that's something that we've always prided ourselves on. But I think it's going to be a challenge across the globe. I don't think it's a Colby, Kansas problem. I think this is a national issue, especially, you hit the nail on the head earlier with remote work. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are not wanting to return back to the brick and mortar.
It did something to us.
Yeah.
It did something to us as humans, and try to reacclimate back to a face-to-face, and you always hear, well, you need to come back to work because face-to-face collaboration is much better than Zoom collaboration. And so,
and I think people can argue the merits of both. I do believe technologies enable us to work more efficiently in certain regards, but I do believe it's difficult to replace that face-to-face feel and just the dynamics that are experienced from having those interactions.
A few months ago, probably would have never brought this up, but it's moving so fast, is what is the role, and it may be too early to know, the role of AI playing in the college curriculum, the college worlds. Is that a thing that you guys think about or starting to kind of get a grasp on, or is it?
Oh yeah, I think that's a really dynamic question, and that's one I'm not sure I have a great answer for, because I think AI possesses the ability to do a lot of things wonderfully. I think it also creates some potential ethical issues with people trying to cheat or different things, because you can literally type in now ChatGPT that I want an English paper written, and it goes through and it writes you an original English paper. It's cited, it can do everything. So I think there's some academic challenges that are going to be long-term coming out of that. But no, I do think artificial intelligence presents some really wonderful opportunities. I think it presents some unique challenges as well.
We've come a long way from the yellow Cliff Notes books that you could get at the bookstore.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Dr. Carter, we wish you a fantastic year. You got a great campus. You got great students. They're off and rolling. We wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
You absolutely appreciate it. Dr. Carter, President of Colby Community College. As we get ready to wrap things up today, be sure you check out all the great events, some great sports as well, too. It's going to be a great season of your favorite athletics. So join us throughout the season. Thanks again to everybody here at Colby Community College as we broadcast live 100.3 The Ride.